watch me go, 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 go. I just gotta get it, watch me go, 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 go. I just gotta get it, cause I knew me, cause I knew it, cause I knew, cause I knew, cause I knew it, cause I knew it, cause I knew, I knew. Going on the best squad, yeah, yeah. Pull on the whip, I don't got you. My team, plan B, yeah. 작업실에서 우리 피우 밤도 빼내가지. 우린 너를 만들었지, and this track is so sick. 레벨 좀 높이고 이 노래는 달려도 쉬. 우린 필요 없어 다른 사이. Paint the town, 초록색의 lights. 빛깔의 발을 올려 맞춰 bite. Gotta get it, watch me go, 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 go. I just gotta get it, watch me go, go.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Here's McHale, Parish. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's Johnson. Yep, count it.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to Bird. 4-3. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. James inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Cousy, pass to Bird. Down low. And Davis with the block.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw. Of the evening. That free throw good from James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Pass to Cousy. Here's McHale. Here's Bird. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away and it finally falls for you.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Yes, it's good.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Davis finds Johnson.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Knocked away. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Good on the shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Bryant, no good. Celtics trail by 7. And first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Bird. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bird's got his second basket on the night.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the Celtics making a change here. Here's Cousy. No points yet. Here's Pierce. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Again, the miss by Boston. The Lakers lead by 9. Bryant with it. Picked up by Tatum. And that one's good. Bryant.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Bird. To the middle. Parish, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Out to James. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Pass to Cousy. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night. Maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Bryant from deep three-point land. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Lakers on top. They're up by 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And so in the game for the Lakers, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4. Celtics trail by 11. Outside White, fires from the line. Chamberlain pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Both good from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
White, the pass to Cowens. Yep, that one goes. Cowens has got his first 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's West. Pass to Abdul Jabbar.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor from
To the inside.
number 32.
Here's Chamberlain. Cowens grabs the board. Celtics trail by 11. Back to White. Outside Tatum. From deep. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Pass to West. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul Jabbar. Cowens grabs the board. So it's Boston now. Inside. Here's McHale. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here.
At the line for 2 shots.
That one's no good. It's stolen. Cowens banked it in off the glass. Cowens has gotten 4 this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Havelicek. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Abdul Jabbar misses. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Cowens. And there's the screen. To the paint. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good, and the Lakers will go for a different look here. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bird's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
A nice shot by Cowens.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Bryant. Defense is right there. The layup off target. Boston trailing. Over to the left wing. Cousy. Pass to McHale. Excellent D there from Davis. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers also making a change. O'Neal's checked in.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
The Lakers lead by 4. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And Boston calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Bird. He has 6. Here's James. And it's Bird with a rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Out left to the wing. Pass to McHale. Here's Havelicek. Here's Bird. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
James, that's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
Seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Havelicek to the inside, and he lays it up and in. Parish has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
They set the pick. And there's a defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Substitution, number 42, James Worthy.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the half. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn to him like I could turn to you, Ernie.
Indeed.
Playing the three, he offers a lot of versatility as well, Shaq.
Ain't that what I just said?
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Lakers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to.
And that'll do it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Lakers lead by 9. And it's Cousy in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Thursday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Bird. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. Left side, Johnson. Down low. Here's Bryant. Boston with a rebound. Here's Bird. He has 7. Cousy, the pass to Parish. Here's Bird. The floater, and it's good on the layup. Bird's got 9 points.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Here's Bryant. And Havelicek pulls it down. Havlicek's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3. Bird, that's good. He's got 12.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Havelicek. Shot clock at 5. Over Bryant. Havlicek's shot is off.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
The shot by James, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Cousy, the pass to Bird. Shoots over Bryant, and it's Bird missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Cousy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the line for him here, and he drops it first. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Cooper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Here's Bird. It's deflected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Chamberlain passes to Abdul Jabbar. Oh, swiped away. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Shots good by McHale.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's Cooper. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Boston now.
Now in for
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Worthy. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's West. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Down low. Here's Worthy. The shot no good. Nice D from Tatum. Pass to Havelicek. Here's Parish. Shoots from the right block. Deflected. Here's Worthy. Here's Chamberlain. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Boston. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
at the line with 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 6. White looking it over. Tatum a screen on Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from White.
At the line.
White hits them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Johnson. Nice D from Tatum. Outside White. Pierce, the pass to Cowens. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he makes the first.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Bryant, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Tatum against James. Outside Tatum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Give it up once again for your Celtics entertainment.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum from long range. That shot is off. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Johnson, LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the center position.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, nice shot by Cousy.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both. Celtics trail by 4. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bryant against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cowens. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's McHale. Pass to Pierce. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Tatum. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Cousy. Pass to Parish. Here's Pierce to tie it up. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's Pierce. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Johnson drops them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Parish, the pass to Bird. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
James fires. Oh, he can't get the layup. Boston trailing. Stolen by Davis. Bryant, left side. Oh, the power. Anthony Davis.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
That's what he wanted.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Timeout called, Celtics.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Bird. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Outside Davis, tipped. Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Here's Havelicek. Banks it home. Big shot.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Cousy, following the score by Los Angeles. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
The shot is money.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Bird, checked by James. Book it! It goes!
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability. In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Johnson inside. It's a three-point game. Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, he jammed it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Timeout called, Celtics.
Celtics Entertainment.
Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It falls!
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
And they foul intentionally. Now, they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, two-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Misses the three, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Lakers. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Calling another hand for the Celtics Entertainment.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.